Hello everyone. What's up and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you and God bless you. How are you all doing today? My country people will come again with another Ubunge information from the Palace of Ife. Remember, as we hear allegedly, na so na we dey carry come meet una for na domot. My country people, it has just been gbasgbosing. A lot of people have been shaking on Ifa Priest as well regarding the news of the alleged information wey pop up on top the internet space concerning Olori Mariam trying to run over Ifa Priest with her vehicle. So we heard allegedly that the only offense Ifa Priest committed was coming into the palace to tell KBSE that the gods warned him seriously about still keeping the women in the palace, and equally exposing Olori Mariam that she had an evil agenda that she wanted to carry out in the palace. That Kabiyesi should send the women out of the palace before it will be too late for them. For him, I mean. So now, if a priest do already come into the palace to, confess and to, apologize to Kabiyesi. Yes. So maybe people are insinuating that maybe Olori Mariam had threatened him that she's going to come out and reveal the truth. Yes. So maybe that was the reason why he decided to come and tell Kabiyesi the truth before Olori Mariam would do that. So he confessed that during the time that Kabiyesi had not brought these women into the palace, that something happened. That when he consulted the oracle concerning Kabiyesi marrying them, that the oracle was quiet. Yes, the Ifa deity was quiet. He didn't say anything. Even a word he didn't say. But that period, he was in need of something. And the gods had already told him that they are going to bring a helper to his way that same day. You understand? That they are going to bring a helper for him that day. So when he now saw Olori Mariam and Olori Mariam came and was like, what did the gods say about this? So he was like, the gods were silent, so that is even what he was preparing to go and tell Kabiyesi. And Olori Mariam was like, go no more. Look at what will happen. I'm going to give you 10 million. Tell Kabiyesi that the gods shows us. Don't tell him that the gods are silent. Just find the story, tell him, and everything is all right. So he was not like, is it not just a mere talk? Let him just go and tell Kabiyesi that the gods have accepted or something. So he decided to collect that money from her because the gods had spoken to him earlier on that somebody will come to help him, and that person will come with the exact amount of money he needed. So he needed 10 million naira that day, that period, to settle something really important. And Olori Mariam came, and the first prize Olori Mariam called out was that 10 million. So he grabbed it because he was desperate. He was in desperate need of money. He grabbed the opportunity with his full chest, thinking that it was the gods that sent Olori Mariam his way, forgetting that the gods cannot send somebody his way and the person will come and be lying. Yes. So he went to the palace to go and lie. On getting back, that was when his wife and children told him that someone came looking for him. It was somebody, a guy like that he helped, he did some work for him and the guy became successful. So the guy returned to say thank you to him. But unfortunately, he was not around. But fortunately as well, they dropped a message for his wife and children. He equally dropped his phone number and told him to tell him to call them. Yes. So my correct people, Before he even got home to start calling them and all of those stuffs, we heard that it was even when the family members were telling him what happened. That guy said, because he equally collected his number, called him and was like, "See, I came to your house, I did not see you. I came to show you love. You've really done well for me," and so on and so forth. That he couldn't wait again. He had traveled back to Abuja, but he should send his phone account number so that he go know whether he get anything wey he get wey he fit send for am. So if a priest now sent his account number to this guy, and to his shocking surprise, to his like, he was not expecting it at all. He saw 12 million naira being deposited into his account, allegedly. Oh. Please, ahead, that reminds me. Remember that all of these are alleged information gathered on the internet space. I am not living in the palace of Ife, neither was I there or anywhere close to the palace when all of these things were happening, okay? I just saw on top the internet and I decided to share with you. So we heard allegedly that, when he saw this money and remembered his ordeal with Olori, Miriam, he became ashamed of himself. Yes, he became ashamed of himself. So he called Miriam immediately and was like, "I'm going to return this money to you and go back to the palace to tell them that what I told them earlier, that they are all lies. That they are all lies." And that time, according to him, Olori Mariam manipulated him and was like, "If you tell Kabiyesi, I'm going to lie against you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, let's know whose head that will be chopped off." So with those threatenings and everything, if a priest was now like, "Okay, let him keep quiet and, use tide to mend what has been broken." You understand? But look at where we are today. Even the mending wey im talk say im go mend, e no kukuma mend am. E no kukuma mend am. In fact, I saw this alleged information, I was like, wahala. So now we don't know what happened. The only thing we heard was that Ooni of Ife priest, Olori Mariam wanted to run him over. So we don't know what warranted or what prompted him into coming to the palace to make this confession. He was like he had been looking for a way to confess this to Kabiyesi, but he didn't see. So it happened that day, that he got 22 million that day, shebi? Yes, 12 plus 10, 22 million. That is another thing in this life. Oh. We should be mindful, like we should always be alert to know where a particular blessing is coming. When you see blessings coming, you be like, I'm enjoying now. Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, without even thinking of it. Where is all of these things coming out from? Yes. And that somebody that got the exact amount he needed, even top extra two on top of it. Do you know that God wanted to tempt him? Because according to the message he got, the oracle told him that the person that would come will give him the exact amount of money. So it happened that Mariam came first and gave him that 10M. So do you know that the gods might be like, "Okay, let us now enter into this guy, let us give him 12, so that he will not be like, if I use 10 for my problem, what other, like, will I have any other one to be feeding my family with?" So they had to give him extra. And this one is where he worked for. Like, this one is through his works, through his calling. There is no guilty conscience in this one. This one be the one where you feel you go dey eat the money, you go dey fat anyhow. But you see that one where they come from bad belle like this, if you want fat, you go just want to cover your bum so that the devil will not know that you are fatting. Yeah. So my country people, he came to announce and confess this in the palace. I was like, is this not medicine after death? He would have returned the money to Olori Mariam. He would have done this confession then. He would have gone to Ooni of Ife, made this confession, and even find a way that Kabiyesi will use and find out the truth. Yes, but no, he didn't do it that way. He's now coming back today to come and tell us, how he got 22M the same day. Hmm? And he wanted Kabiyesi to fry egg for him. Or maybe he wanted the Ile-Ife people to jubilate and carry him on the head and be like, you did well. No, they are not going to do that. Yes, they are not. In fact, I saw this, I was like, we are still even like the problem where they never settle, and this one don already dey come out. The elders will so deal with am, dem go use mouth finish am. Yeah, dem go use mouth finish am. Alright, my correct correct people, that's it with this alleged information. I just saw it on the internet space. I kukuma was like, make I carry am come meet una for una domot. Make una follow me here as you take the gbas and to equally drop your thoughts. So what do you think about all of this alleged information? Do your research before believing in any of them. I'll see you soon in our next upload. Thank you all so much for your love and support towards my channel. I don't take it for granted. May God bless you all for that. Okay? So if you are to be Kabiyesi, what do you think Kabiyesi should do to this Ifa priest at this point? How many years na im be so? And he's just coming out today to be like he's sorry. Will I am sorry solve the problem at hand? What is he going to do for them? It's well. See you soon.